My name is Natasha. I'm going to be doing a Pilates class. A lot of the focus will be our powerhouse, which is our core, and that wraps all the way around the body, the whole midsection. We will do a standing series with a lot of leg work. We get a total body workout for sure, but the focus is the core. We use a Pilates breath, and that technique is pushing the air out of the mouth while drawing the navel in, wrapping the ribs. So it's a really active, forced exhale that activates the core muscles. And then we are just gonna create our own tension. So when we're extending our arms, we're really turning on the muscles and being really strong through the body as opposed to just like going through motions. All right, let's start with some deep breathing, and then we'll do a standing sequence today. A little bit of like a bar style, some plies and lunges and squats. Circle the shoulders, shrug, big circles backwards, loosening out the body. Any tension that we're feeling, drop the ear over to one side, allow the shoulders and the head to fall heavy. You could even just place the hand there for a gentle stretch, and then through center, other side, just let everything hang, maybe bounce a moment. Maybe you take the hand, we're not pulling on the neck, but we're just allowing gravity to take us down a little further. And through the center, one big circle both ways. Let's start to swing the arms, open, close, crisscrossing, opposite, like you're giving yourself a pat on the back, and then stay on this one. Wiggle your fingers and see if you can wrap your shoulder blades, the scapula. Take a deep breath in, stand proud and tall, and sigh it out. Switch the wrap. So the other arm goes on top. See if you can wiggle your fingers until you grab onto the wings of your back. Deep breath in, and big sigh out. Stand tall, good. We're gonna take those arms, and again, just do a little crisscross. Circle the wrists one way, and then the other. Let's just take a deep breath in, no movement. Inhale through the nose. Exhale completely out the mouth. One more. Inhale deeply. Ground down into the feet. Lift the crown of the head high. Hold a moment. Exhale, push it out. Letting any stale air, any stress, judgment, expectations leaving the body now. All right, we're gonna take a forward fold here. Halfway fold, send the arms back. Feel the hamstrings elongate as you lift the tailbone. And then send the heart forward. You might bend the knees if your hamstrings are tight. If not, let's work them back and then shift into the toes. Back into the heels and stand. Halfway fold, shift into the toes, turn on the core, squeeze the back side of the body, lift all the way up. Two more. Half fold, come into your toes, challenge that edge. It's okay if you have to step or fall out of it. And lift, exhale, half fold, into the toes, challenge that edge, into the heels. Good, this time release the spine into a forward fold. Shake out the head, no. And yes, you can put a little compression into the hands. Again, the knees might bend, that's okay. You just work at your level. Rock forward and back, flip the palms over, rock forward and back and side to side. Head hangs and shakes out, and then ragdoll up. This time when we take our half fold, reach the arms up, half fold, deep squat, drive up. Arms up, exhale, half fold, deep squat, rise up. Arms up, one more like that. Changing it slightly after. Squat, maybe to the bottom, maybe it's only a half squat, that's okay. Drive up into the feet, inhale the arms up. This time, exhale, half fold, deep squat, back to your half fold, rise up. Couple more like that. Half fold, deep squat, half fold, drive into the heels. Two more. Halfway, deep squat, halfway, exhale. Good. Engage the core. Half fold, deep squat, half fold, rise up. Now squatting down and side stretching. Really reach the hand down and the hand over. Deep squat, side reach, all right? Down deep, side reach. And that's really, again, your range of motion. We want to challenge our edges and work hard. but we're never gonna be in pain just to hit something, right? So listen to your body. Inhale, exhale. This should be really strong and active. We're warming up and we're stretching out the side body. Legs are strong, core is on, down and up. It looks like a simple move, but it can be really a lot of work on the muscles depending on how much you're putting in. Same thing for all the Pilates work. It's really easy to cheat them or kind of not put out all effort. Last set here. So really what you put in is what you're gonna get out of it. Take it down, exhale, side bend. Now just the side reaches. Reach, center, reach. Inhale, drive it back. Reach it over, and start center. 4 more, knees can be soft or pretty straight. Reach, and back, reach. Good, last one. Over and back. Widen your stance. I'm gonna start to shift into one heel, bending the hips back as you fold maybe 45 degrees forward. So it's a side lunge, lift, half flat back, lift, bend one knee, flat back. See how your hamstrings are feeling? Side to side. Squeeze the glutes. All right. Now maybe we can drop down to fingertips and stay a little bit deeper now. So we're finding our flexibility and our strength. So everything is like through active ranges of motion. You can use the support of your hands or not and make it good. Really an active mobility. So let's go with a little sequence and add a kick through. We're gonna stretch it over 3, 2, 1. Opposite hand goes down under the shoulder and then we swing a foot through to the corner edge of the mat. Come back, go again. 3, 2, 1. Supporting foot, opposite hand, we kick through. You could take your hand on your shoulder to remind yourself to push down or depress and then come down, or you can just send that hand out. 3, 2, 1. Hand under shoulder, grab or extend. Come on back side. 3, 2, 1. Push the earth away. Thread the foot through, kick through. Come back, let's do 2 more sets. Side, side, hold, kick through. Come back, side, side, hold. Opposite hand goes down and then we thread the foot through, kick through. Come back, hold your plie here. All right, settle into those legs. Feeling the hamstrings and the quads. And we're just gonna sink and kind of suffer through this with some deep breaths. And then hands behind the head. So we're gonna exhale, twist, side bend. Twist, side reach. Stay low, 1 twist, 1 tap. 1 twist, 1 tap. I'm feeling the legs big time. Twist, second class of the day. And tap. Good. 4 more. Twist, reach down, maybe fingertips, maybe a whole palm touches down, depending on how deep you're gonna go. Twist, touch down, stay low in those legs, let it burn. Maybe they start to shake, twist. That's where we really break down the muscles and good, release. Pull the legs apart. So that's when you are building muscles. So when you're breaking them down to build them back up stronger. So don't be afraid of hard work. Don't be afraid of the legs or body shaking. Take a moment here. Maybe we lower down to forearms. Use those elbows and arms to pry the knees apart for a nice deep groin stretch here. Breathe. Whew. All right. Come out of those legs. Walk the feet a little bit closer. Now we're going to come into a first position stance, like you're making a V shape, and arms out. Plie and lift. So we create a diamond with the knees. Our shoulders stay over our hips. We are suctioning the belly and ribs inward, and this gentle tuck of the tailbone happens. Down, out, down, plie and lift, down and open, down and open. When you lift, you squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, Slowly exhale and suction the belly back towards the spine. Hold it here. Pulse this out. So you get to keep the heels down on this set. Remember to tuck the pelvis and breathe. Arms can be out, wide, little first position arms, good. Closer. Now, how are those legs doing? We're gonna come up on releve, tiptoe in, heels meet, and continue the pulse. Pry the knees apart, sit up really tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, hands to hips, side to side hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. All right. Keep the feet where they are. Just kind of pat out the muscles a little bit of the quads. All right, we're going to do one more set there on the balancing tiptoes. This time we're going to take hip circles. We're going to do hip circles in different ways today. Arms over the head. So to the right, few times, really articulating the circle so we can use the core and the glutes. Other way looks funny, but just own it. Couple more. Hover those legs. Oh, and release. Shake them out. Awesome job. All right. Coming to the side of your mat so you can use the length, we're going to take some lunges. And then we'll do some knees, a lunge with a knee tuck. So right foot's going to step back, lunge, and then drive up the knee, open it out to the side, close it, step back. All right, so from the front it looks like this. Lunge, passe, open, close. Take a little balance challenge. And here. Up, open, together, back. Up, arms back. You're trying to touch the hands behind the body. And down. Open, open, passe, close, lunge, knee. Open, close. You got your abductors and your adductors, outer and inner thighs to make that happen. 2 more. Oh, balance. Open, close. It's okay if you fall out. Down, squeeze, open, close. Hold the lunge. Your back knee might land just temporarily. We're going to turn the pelvis, tuck it under. Feel the hip flexor stretch. Pull the ribs up and wrap them in. Hold it here. And then hover the back knee and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Just tap in, open the knee, close the knee. Tap, touch, open, close. Tap, touch, open, close. 2, out, in. Let the toes roll to the side and back to center. And last one. Here, open, close. Shake out those legs. We'll do the other side. Whew. All right. This time, starting the lead leg with the left. Down, passe, open, close. Lunge, balance, open the knee, close the knee. Your range of motion, make it big as you can. And all the muscles activate, right? Ribs pull in. We try not to fall on the back knee like I just did. Try to hover, swing, open, close. The knee is really twisting out to the side. Couple more. Triceps are on as you reach back. Squeeze it up. Open, close. Squeeze it up. Lunge, lift, open, close. Stay here. Go ahead and land gently on the knee. Tuck the pelvis under. Wrap the ribs in. Keep the back toes tucked so we can lift. When you're ready, keep tucking the pelvis until you feel the hip flexor stretch. And then pry right off the knee. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap in, open, close. Now the toes stay down instead of coming up to that passe position. In, out, in. Down, up, open, close. Down, up, open, close. 3 more. We're breathing. Heart rate's definitely climbing. And that right leg should feel this a lot. Down, up, open, close. Come Back to standing. Shake it out. Breathe. Circle out anything that's feeling tight. All right. From here, we're gonna take, instead of a passe, or instead of a lunge, we're gonna take a single leg deadlift, like a warrior 3 that's supported. So down, then up to passe, but we're gonna go beyond that and try to touch our knee to our chest. So compression. Deadlift or warrior 3, knee meets foot, then see if you can touch your chest. Neutral. Take it back, squeeze it up, touch deeper, squeeze it up. Reach the leg back, come to your passe, and then compression tuck. Stand. Warrior 3 balance, squeeze, drive it up. Knee to chest, drive it up. 2 more. Warrior 3, passe, compression, straighten out, last one, down, up, tuck, lift, hold your supported warrior, and squeeze the leg up. You can point or flex, it's up to you. We're gonna squeeze the glute, you'll feel right here on the exterior, gluteus medius, keep the hips turned down, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, bottom knee can be bent, here's 2, 1, hold, balance at the top. See if you can bring your hands to heart center, straighten out the legs, the spine, drive it in. Whew. Shake that left leg out. Heart rate should be up. Breathing. This time, our left leg is gonna go back. For your warrior 3 supported, tap down. Drive the knee in, knee to chest, back. Warrior 3, knee, neutral, and then compression. Neutral, take it back. Take it in, compression, knee to chest, neutral, take it back. Keep going with that move. Whew. Half knee, tuck knee, lift, stretch back. Exhale. Compression. Can you get the thigh to close up to the belly? And then bring it back. A few more to go. Spread those right toes. Challenge that balance. Lift, tuck, lift, down. Whew. Lift, tuck, lift. Let's do 2 more. Balance is getting questionable now. Tuck, lift, tap down, lift it in, compression tuck, lift it up, stay here. Start to just set up yourself so your knee can be bent if you need to, or you can straighten it, and then it's just small move, pointed or flexed, just moving through water. 8, 7, 6, neutral neck and spine. Good, squeeze the booty. 4, 3, 2, 1, balance. Try to bring the hands to heart center. Straighten the legs if you can. Elongate the neck and spine. Send the head and the toes in opposition. Drive it back up to standing. I don't know about you, but I'm getting pretty sweaty. Take a moment to release in a forward fold. Any tension, see if you can just let that go. You can maybe a good time to take a sip of water. Breathe. All right, we're gonna do 3 squatting pulses and a side lunge. So last standing exercise we'll do before we start to take it down on the mat. 3, bring your palms to heart center, sit in your chair. 3, 2, 1, step a foot out to the side, come back to the center. 3, 2, easy. 1, side lunge, center. 3, 2, 1, side lunge, center. 3, 2, 1, side, center. Let's challenge that. Lift off the heels, releve. Pulse. 3, 2, 1, gets a lot harder. You can step on the heel, drive it back to the center. 3 balancing squats. 2, 1, or balancing chair. Side, together. Balance up on those tippy toes. Arms can come out. 3, shoulders over hips. 2, 1, side lunge, releve. Pulse. 3, 2, 1, side lunge. Come back, releve. 3, 2, 1, falling, side lunge, come back, releve, 3, 2, 1, step it over, come back to center. Take a moment, we're gonna try that one more time with one more addition, and that will be a side abduction leg. Catch your breath. All right, releve, sink down, pulse, 3, 2, 1, belly tight, side lunge, abduct, yes? Come back to releve in the center, 3, 2, 1, side lunge, abduct, as high as your leg can go, outer thigh, obliques, come back, step together, then add your heel raise, 3, 2, 1, side, abduct, come back, together, elevate, 3, 2, 1, side, abduct, come back, together. All right, we're gonna add 3 pulsing abducts, and that will be our final layer. Heel raise, pulse, 3, 2, 1, side, pulse, 3, 2, 1, back to the middle. Releve, 3, 2, how are those calves? Step over, pulse, 3, full range, 2, 1, just one more set, back to the middle. Releve, pulse, 3, 2, 1, side step, abduction, fire hydrant leg raises. There's 3, come back to the middle, releve, shoulders over hips, 3, 2, 1, side, lift, 3, 2, 1, bring it together. All right, give your body a little shake. Grab a towel if you need, drink some water, a little break here. Let's start to bring it down onto the mat with some plank walks, my favorite way to take us down into mat exercises. So spinal roll, ragdoll, tuck the chin, head falls heavy. Maybe even just support the neck for a moment. Continue to roll down, let go, reach for the ground. It's okay to bend the knees. Start to walk. Index finger points forward, crease of the elbows, wrap towards the top of the mat. Walk to plank. Now plank has a lot going on. You're protracting the shoulders, turning the creases of the elbows forward, tucking the tailbone, pulling the belly in, firming the quads and glutes. Long neck and spine, gaze out ahead of you. And you could come up onto the balls of the feet and then lower them, kind of stretching the toes. And then let's walk back. All right, when you get there, you can take a little counter stretch by flipping the palms upside down. And of course, if you can't reach the mat, just bend the knees. All right, let's go back the way we went. We'll take the hands there and start to round your way up. Stacking the vertebrae. Open out the elbows, pull gently upward, long neck and spine. Exhale, tuck the chin, elbows come down, roll down. Elbows sink low, let the hands fall. Plank walk, index finger forward, walk yourself out, tuck the tailbone, hold here. Big breath. All right, we're gonna do plank, down dog, plank, down dog. 2 more. Use the core to take you there. And now add an opposite toe tap. Plank, reach, plank, reach, plank, squeeze the belly, drop to neutral, reach back, 2 more, plank, spread your fingers wide, grip into the mat, protect those wrists, hold it, plank, walk yourself back, counter stretch on the wrist, head falls heavy, shake out the neck, bend the knees if you need to, support yourself up, let the elbows fall. As you roll up the spine, when you start to stack shoulders, peel the elbows open and get a little lift on the neck. Deep breath in last time. Tuck, drop the elbows, lower down. Hang, drop the hands, gaze ahead, walk forward. Squeeze the belly, find your plank. Tuck the tailbone. Let's do our commandos for a few sets. Right, left, forearm. Right, left, hand. Left, right, forearm. Left, right, hand. 2 more. Forearm plank. Hand plank. Forearm plank. To the hands. Hold. Knees down. Stretch it back. All right, hang out in your extended child's pose, reaching the arms long in front of you. And then we're gonna take cat-cow, rolling forward and rolling back. So it'll look like this, forehead down, round the spine, and then arch back. Cat forward, into the fingertips or beyond, and then cow, arch back. Cat back, round the spine, cow back, take it back. Cat to the back, round it forward. Lift the tailbone and heart, and then we settle. Now, extended child's pose to knees, chest, chin, using our upper body strength to catch us. Come back. Take it forward, elbows find ribs. Take it back. So essentially a modified knees, chest, chin instead of a full Pilates style or yoga style push-up. Come on back. Stretch, catch, make it as deep as your body will take you. We can add the cat back if you'd like. Cat, knees, chest, chin, and then let's cat back as well. Cat, knees, chest, chin, cat. Extend here. One more time. Cat the back, knees, chest, chin, cat the back. Extended child's pose. Breathe. All right, come on up to tabletop. We're gonna thread the left arm up for a twist. Oh, crack the back. Twist it under. Stay here. Enjoy this twist, but the right hand is there. You're gonna engage it, and then leg lift the right leg. So back to glutes. Squeeze. Plug the belly in. Squeeze. Legs straight down, straight down, 2 and 1. Hold it up. Can we find tabletop balance? So let's take a bird dog and extend. Thread the arm under, leg lowers and lifts. We got that? Press into the right hand, unwind. Knee to nose. Stretch, thread the left arm under the right, side of the head lands slightly. You can even flip the hand down, and then a full leg raise. Come on out. One more. Tuck, extend, twist thread, leg down, leg up. How are we doing? Knee to elbow, send it back. Knee to elbow, send it back. 2, extend, 1, extend, bring the toes down. Come on out of that. All right, pigeon. Left knee towards left wrist, right foot crawls back. Breathe as we open the left hip, external rotation, and then a nice right hip flexor stretch. You can try to sit up, shoulders over hips if you want a deeper stretch, or more angled for a more relaxed stretch. One more breath here. We'll do the other side. Prop yourself back into tabletop. Right arm is going to spin, stack, breathe, and thread. Right shoulder, side of the head and face come down. Open up into a twist and just enjoy. The right hand can come flat down or palm up. Extend onto the left toes. Use the left hand for a base of support, and then when you're ready and you feel safe, see if you can do some leg extensions. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to roll on your back. Squeeze it up, slow and controlled. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Now, left hand presses down and we come out to a balancing table. Bird dog or knee to nose. You can even grab the hand or Leg if you need to, don't if you don't. Expand. Thread, land, toes down, toes high. Press into the left hand, shoulder strength, core strength. Knee tuck, extend, thread, lift, tap, lift. Come out, we have 2 more. Tuck, expand, thread, lift, lower, lift. Last one. Expand, shoulder is protracting. Compression through the core, belly to spine, thread. Use the right hand for support, tap it down. Now bend the knee, touch the elbow for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Set it down. All right, come on out and then take a pigeon. Slide the right knee towards the right wrist. And then wherever you need to be here, wiggling, really stacking the shoulders, or maybe a little gentler, and a fold. Couple deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. All right, since we have a knee down, we're gonna keep it down. The left leg's gonna swing forward. We're gonna set up onto our forearm, and then open the knee so that we're a little bit more aligned. So the knee is going towards the opposite end of the mat, but the hips are going to be lifted here. So we'll start easy with just a dip and a lift on the forearm. Exhale, 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 tap, squeeze. A lot of legs today, but core throughout. Down, squeeze. All right, expand through the top arm. We're going to tap the knee and open, tap the knee and open. Set yourself up if you need to adjust where your parts are, go ahead and do that. And then the next layer is a knee to a forward tap. Knee, tap, forward, tap. Knee, tap. Couple more. Knees to elbow, toes to fingers. Last one. Oh yeah. And here. Have a seat. Oh my goodness. Feeling that right glute and hip like crazy. Lower yourself down. Create a little forearm pillow. We're going to hover. The hips are kind of angled. And we're going to open and close. Use your fingertips. Or you could even set the feet down. Or hover. All right? So 8 little clamshell thigh master. 7, 6, 5, kind of balancing here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the knees drop, little hamstring curls. We're kind of angled down 45 degrees now. 4, curl 3, fingertips are palm down 2, hamstring curl 1, hold it in, come back to neutral, lay. Now the top arm gets to work, tricep, lower, 4 times here. Elbow over wrist, push and extend, 4, release, push away, 3, these are harder than they look. Exhale, 2, lower down, 1. Now replace the top arm and come onto the hand and knee. So I have to remember all this so I can't get too much more complicated, but we're gonna do the same set on the hand now. So tap the knee, tap the toes, tap the knee, tap the toes. This is the modification. If you wanna try advanced, set yourself up in a full side plank. And here we go. Knee, toes, woo. Knee, falling, toes. Just 2 more. Push the shoulder down. Take it forward. Take it up. Take it forward. All right, have a seat. Spin those knees to the other side. Same setup. We started on the forearm and we walk the knee back so that we are in a modified side plank, but the knee isn't directly under the hip. It's kind of angled out, right? Dip, thrust. Starting pretty easy. We feel this quickly. Down, squeeze it up. Knit the ribs. Plug the belly in, hand at the hip. Arm can be up. Couple more here. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Maybe you adjust yourself a little closer, just see how it feels in your body. Tap, expand. Now tap, open, forward leg raise. Open. Knee to elbow, in front of the body. Knee to elbow, and forward. Knee to elbow, and forward. All right, bring it down. So remember that balance. We're gonna come onto the side body. Make a little forearm pillow. Turn your hips 45 degrees up. Prop up onto the fingertips. See if you can hover the toes, knees upward, and start your clamshell balancing here. Open, close. Adduct, adduct. Here's 8, 7, 6, butterfly. Here's 4, 3, we got this, 2, 1. Now the knees come down, and I'm gonna hamstring curl. My hips are now 45, angled downward 45 degrees. My hand comes down. Crunch the heels towards the butt. You'll feel they squeeze in like you mean it. 3, 2, curl it in, 1, release it. Now you're stacked, and we push the top arm into the mat and slow lower. 4 more, expand triceps. 3, 2, fight for it. Here's your last one. Lift. Now the hand goes down, and we lift into a modified side plank. Up on the hand this time. Same series, knee to elbow, and then you take a front raise. Knee to elbow, knee to toes. This is your modification. Feel free to stay here. Otherwise, we're gonna get challenging by coming into side plank. This is it here. Knee, toe. Whew. Knee, toes, 2 more. Knee, squeeze the belly in. Press the shoulder down. Keep the hips up high. Balance, and come to seated. This is some hard stuff, right? Take a moment, circle out the neck, bring yourself onto one side of your mat so you have room to go backwards. Nice deep breaths. Calm the body, calm the mind. Let's take a little cat-cow here and seated. Round the spine, tuck the chin, separate the shoulder blades. Pull the heart through, squeeze the shoulder blades back, retract, protract. Push, squeeze the heart through the shoulders, round the spine. All right, we're going to slowly lower to the sacrum. When the small of the back hits, can you let go into a low boat? Hold on. Let go. Grab on. Maybe you start to lift and lower for 4, 3, low back, plants, crunch, 1, hold it up. Hold your knees together. Open your hands wider than your mat. Toe taps, 8, breath work, 7, 6, 5, 4, turn the quads, hip flexors, core on, squeeze, squeeze, tap down, lift up, 4, 3, powerful breath, 2, 1, now crunch in, L, crunch in, L, 2 more, crunch, expand, crunch, expand, lower down. Walk the hips back, forward fold. Wiggle the knees, shake out the head, neck. Moving on to our slow, controlled Pilates roll. No momentum here. Stack your shoulders over your hips and pull the belly in, knit the ribs. Turn the quads on. Imagine someone sitting on your feet. Lift tall through the crown of the head. Arms are on, shoulders, biceps, triceps. Now round the spine. Slowly let the heels drag back as you land 1 vertebrae at a time, head heavy. Arms over, arms up as you knit the ribs into neutral spine. So out of it, in. arch, neutral. Tuck the chin. Look forward. Imagine someone's pulling your fingers. The more your chin is tucked, the easier it will be to lift up because your energy and weight is coming forward. So don't leave the head back there or you won't be able to lift. Takes a lot of strength, a lot more strength that way. Hips back, forward fold. So wherever you can go, think of your forward fold as a little bit more work. Compression and lift. Let's do a few there. Bend the knees if you need to. It's a hamstring stretch and we don't want to pull any muscles in the hamstrings. So if you know your hamstrings are tight, you're going to bend the knees and try and push the belly into the thighs. If you have very open hamstrings, belly to thighs and lift, belly to thighs and lift. So it is core work on the forward fold end and now on the back rolling and roll down the spine. 3, 2, 1, head down, arms up, neutral back. And we're out of neutral spine and then zip it back in. So we pull the ribs in. Arch, splay the ribs out, belly in, ribs down towards hips, tuck the chin, look forward, C-curve the neck so we can just peel right off without momentum. Forward 3, 2, 1, lift up tall, roll back. This will be our last one like this. Lower down 3, 2, 1, head down, stretch out of neutral. Exhale, zip back in, tuck the chin forward, peel off the spine, stack here. Hands down, feet down, some reverse table work. So spread the fingers. This is really up to you. You could turn your hands out so fingertips are towards the outer edges of the mat, which will make it a little easier, or they could be turned in. So find a comfortable place, or maybe they're 45 degrees. We're gonna zip the hips up, push the shoulders down. This is your reverse table, tap down, squeeze up. Think of this as a hip thrust, tap down, squeeze up, tap down, squeeze up. Remember I said we're gonna add hip circles in weird places? Well, here they come. Hold it up, circle the hips. 4 times, you're gonna feel everything there, the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, reverse, 4 circles, 3, pull the belly down, 2, 1, and set it down. Flip the palms over for a stretch, and then bring your fingertips out in front of you. We're gonna try to lift one leg, set it down. Lift the other leg, set it down. This is hard, we're gonna try to lift both. Push into the fingertips, cat the back, lift both. Right, left, push away, both. Big exhale, right, left, both. One more set. Push away from the fingertips, around the spine, both, hold it there. Slow lower, 4, lean forward, 3, squeeze everything, fight for it, 2, and 1. Hands back again, any arm position for a reverse plank this time. Hips up, toes down. Right knee tucks, or I did my left. Either one, alternate. Tuck, tuck, tuck. All right, these are hard. Maybe you try a few straighten. Up, up, up. And last one, have a seat. Oh yeah. Take a quick breather. Maybe you cross the legs, crisscross applesauce. Let the hips settle. Start to circle the spine one way and then circle the other way. Just making circles around the body, around the legs. And 1, and then let the hips go kind of wash side to side. All right, gonna have some fun here. Get a little creative. Our one foot is gonna come forward, one foot's gonna come back, and we're gonna come onto our heels so that we're kneeling here. So our kneeling, we're gonna take a side stretch. Side and center. I think we did this, something like this a few weeks ago. Maybe you can drop down to the forearm, side bend, retract. Side bend, hips can go right, body goes left, lift. All right, so let's do one more like that. Side crunch, drive it up, and then we're gonna try to get upside down. Little handstand. It doesn't have to be fancy. It might just be a little kick. Or we're gonna try to keep this knee, right knee compressed to thigh, and then kick, keep the leg into the chest one more time. Keep the knee into the chest. Maybe you get a moment of a hold. It doesn't matter. Come on down, all right? Let's switch. Swing the left foot in. Right foot sweeps around the back. And we just come into a kneeling position. So my top of my right toes are down. My left foot is now supporting me. I'm gonna go towards my knee that's on the mat. Side, straighten. Side body, go as deep as you can. If you can touch your forearm down, that's awesome. If not, wherever you are, you can just bend and straighten. One more time, bend, side bend, retract obliques, drive you back up. All right, now we have the left knee that's so compressed in. We're gonna try to keep that connection. Kick up, come down. Hands plant, kick up. Maybe you catch a handstand, it's totally fine. If not, just play, have fun. If you get too much momentum, you can cartwheel out of it, but if you can keep this connection of the knee to the thigh, you'll probably never get too much momentum. And lower down. All right, come back onto your backside and hug the knees in. Rock, massage, circle the knees one way, circle the knees the other way. I'm gonna check time, I have no idea how we're doing. All right, about 10 minutes to go, good. Let's go into some supine exercises and some bridge work. And I think we're gonna throw in a couple of Turkish get-ups at the end. So, come into your nice tight compressed ball. See if you can get your knees in between your nose and then cross the arms forward. Hold it here. Now backstroke, open, reach. Open, low back, plants. 2 more. Crunch the knees to the chest. 1 low boat, compression tuck. Grab on, drop the head. Push the knees over the hips, hands behind ears. Open and close the knees as you plant the low back into the earth. A little bit of a break here, but feeling the inner and outer thighs working, ribs drawing down. 4, exhale 3, exhale 2, and 1. Now lift the upper body for crisscross. Twisting, oblique crunches, 8, 7, exhale each one, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there. Expand, bend. Switch, expand, bend. Switch, reach up, leg and arm in opposition as you straighten them. Nice hamstring stretch, 2 more. Pull it in, twist, stretch, bend, come back. Wash the knees out from side to side. Find some ease through the spine, the low back and the hip flexors. Arms can just be palms up. All right, reverse crunches. Arms over the head. See if we can touch our toes over our head onto the wrists possibly. Peel off, toe tap. So advanced, we're gonna try to drag down slowly. Touching the toes on the arms as long as possible. You might just kind of flop out of it. If you haven't done these before, that's okay too. Tap down, but we try to control as long as possible, and the knees can be bent there. 2 more. Tap, drag, slow, landing, vertebrae by vertebrae. Tap, slow, slow, slow. Roll down the spine. Should not be easy. Making yourself work here. Reach for the toes. 8, 7, 6, or beyond. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Grab the toes, make a U. Everything reaches up for 4. Isometrical, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, head heavy. Okay, moving on to bridge work. We're gonna pull the feet in, hip width apart. And we're gonna thrust the hips up. A lot of legs, lower body today. All right, so from on this lift, let's place the hand down and leg lift up. Let's start with the right. We're gonna bend, straighten, bend, release. Bend, extend, bend. A little bit of space between your chin and your chest. Ribs are pulled in. This is really mindful work. Slow, controlled, like you're moving through honey. Down, lift, extend, lift, lower, lift, extend, lift, lower, release. Adding on a thread leg. It's almost like an upside down pigeon pose. Looks like this. Lift, hips up, extend. Now we're going to externally rotate the knee and thread under. Keep the hips up, bend, kick, bend, land. Come out of that. Switch. Left knee, expand. Left knee, external rotation, thread under, leg, expand, bend. So I'm off. I don't know if you can tell, but my hips are lifted. Step back on the right foot to come out of it. A couple more times. Right leg, expand, bend, externally rotate, and then lower. Keep the hips lifted, bend, straighten, bend. It's hard. Pull it out. Left knee in, expand, bend, externally rotate, thread the leg under, bend, kick, bend, land, come on out. Lower down to the back. Arms over the head, stretch the body long. We're gonna roll like a ball, balance at the top. So this is gonna get us up to standing, and we're gonna finish with Turkish get-ups. Roll, stop your momentum by engaging the core. You gotta fire the muscles so you don't fall out of it. You're able to stabilize. You can hold on. You can let go. You can make it harder with straight legs and straight arms. Inhale. Exhale, one more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're gonna roll to standing. Roll. See if you can lift to standing. If it didn't happen, just try it again. The wider your feet are, the easier it is. So if you want to make it hard, feet together. You want to make it easier, feet wide. And down, roll. If you want a little extra challenge, let's roll to plank. Roll, jump back, plank, jump in. Just one more, roll back to your feet or to your hands, plank, come in, stand up. All right, last thing we're gonna do today are some Turkish get-ups with abdominal rolls. Whew, if you're feeling a little lightheaded, walk it out. We haven't been standing in a while. Drink some water and we'll finish up. Cool, we got 5 minutes. All right, Turkish get-ups are easier than they look. We're gonna take the right foot back and the right hand down to the mat. So step the right foot back into a lunge as you reach the right hand down to the ground. You can turn your fingertips outward to make this a little easier. Push the shoulder down, swing the foot through. Then our Pilates style roll comes into play. We roll down the spine. Use the right arm if you need it. Exhale, tuck the chin, press into the forearm, drive yourself up. We push back into the right hand and we depress the shoulder, press it down, lift, step back where you came from, and then up to stand. Left foot, left hand. The wider you make this, the easier it will be. So if you want more space, walk the hand wide away from your body. Thread, lower down. Pilates style roll, tuck the chin, peel, articulating off the spine. Press into the left hand, right foot to lift the hips. Take it back through your lunge. Try not to put the knee down. Drive it back up to standing. Let's add 2 abdominal rolls at the bottom, and we'll go up to 3. We'll call it a day. Here we go. Right arm, right knee, back. Lunge, thread through. Roll back. Exhale, peel up. Do that again. Roll, down, peel up, push into the right hand, step the right foot back, drive to stand, left knee back, left hand down, thread through, roll down, 2, drive up to straight spine, roll down the spine. That hand that's down can completely help you out and control it. Press into the left hand, lift the hips, swing back, drive up to standing. Last set here. Right knee back, right hand down, thread through. Roll down for 3, up, 2, how are those abs? Fight for it, this is your last one. On this side, push the right hand down, lift the hips, sneak back through, come to standing, and your last set, left foot back, left hand down, thread through, come to seated, roll 3 times. Exhale, stack. Use the left hand for support if you need it, as much as you want, or be as light in that hand as you want. Forearm, exhale, up. Press back into the left hand, lift those hips, swing back through, come up to standing. Awesome job. Swing out those arms. All right. Circle the body in a cartwheel one way, big spin around, swoosh, and then the other way, big spin around, side bend, swoosh down, around, and bring it all the way over. Reach, come back, other side, side bend, and then we take our little bows to flush the spine. Inhale up, exhale, inhale up, cactus, and bow. All right, we're gonna stay in this little bow and just kind of swing the arms with a rounded spine but an engaged core, and then stay down. Shake the head, no, yes. Knees can be bent or working them straighter, and then a ragdoll up to rise. 3, 2, 1. As always, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you taking my classes. Don't forget to subscribe. Please leave me a comment so I know you are here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.